Alright, let's dive into something that's been making waves in the tech world lately, and no, it's not another AI breakthrough or a new gadget. It's Microsoft, and they've done something that's got everyone scratching their heads. Here's the deal, Microsoft accidentally rolled out a new OneDrive Photos app to a bunch of PCs, including enterprise systems, and there's no easy way to uninstall it. Sounds like a minor hiccup, right? Wrong. This is one of those moments where you realize even the biggest tech giants can trip over their own feet. So, what's the big deal? Well, first off, this wasn't supposed to happen. Microsoft intended to release this app for personal computers, but somehow, it ended up on enterprise machines too. And here's where it gets messy, enterprise PCs often don't have the permissions to even open this app. It's like delivering a package to the wrong address, but the recipient can't return it because they don't have the right tools. Personally, I think this is a classic case of overreach. Microsoft's push to get OneDrive on as many devices as possible backfired spectacularly. What makes this really interesting is the way it happened. The app was pushed through the OneDrive background sync client, which means it installed without user intervention. Now, I get it, Microsoft wants to make things seamless for users. But when you start installing software without explicit consent, especially on enterprise systems, you're crossing a line. It's like someone rearranging your living room while you're asleep. Sure, they might have good intentions, but it's still invasive. From my perspective, this raises a deeper question about user autonomy. In an era where privacy and control over our devices are already under threat, moves like this don't help. Microsoft's response? They're working on a fix and promise to give users more choice in the future. But here's the thing, the damage is already done. IT admins are furious, and users are left wondering what else might be lurking in their systems. One thing that immediately stands out is how this reflects a broader trend in tech, companies prioritizing their agendas over user experience. Microsoft isn't alone in this, we've seen similar moves from other giants. But what this really suggests is that even the most established players can lose sight of what matters most, trust. When you force something onto users, even if it's a useful tool, you're eroding that trust. Now, let's talk about the workaround, or lack thereof. Right now, the only way to get rid of OneDrive Photos is to uninstall OneDrive entirely. That's like telling someone to throw out the baby with the bathwater. Personally, I think this is a massive oversight. Microsoft should have had a rollback plan in place, especially for enterprise users who rely on their systems to run smoothly. It's a reminder that even small mistakes can have big consequences. If you take a step back and think about it, this incident is a perfect example of how tech companies often operate in silos. The team pushing the app probably didn't consider the implications for enterprise systems. It's a classic case of the left hand not knowing what the right hand is doing. And while Microsoft is working on a fix, the whole situation feels avoidable, if only they'd taken a moment to think through the potential fallout. What many people don't realize is that this isn't just a PR headache for Microsoft, it's a wake-up call for the entire industry. Users are becoming more aware of how their devices are managed, and they're demanding more transparency. In my opinion, this is a golden opportunity for Microsoft to rebuild trust by being more open about their processes and giving users real control over their systems. A detail I find fascinating is how this ties into the larger debate about cloud services. OneDrive is Microsoft's answer to Google Drive and Dropbox, but incidents like this make you wonder if it's worth the hassle. If you're someone who values privacy and control, this might be the push you need to explore alternatives. Personally, I've been eyeing some of the more private, decentralized options out there. It's a trend I think we'll see more of in the coming years. So, where does this leave us? Well, for now, we wait. Microsoft is working on a tool to fix this mess, but until then, users are stuck with an app they didn't ask for. It's a frustrating situation, but it's also a reminder of the power dynamics at play in the tech world. Companies like Microsoft have immense control over our devices, and incidents like this highlight the need for better safeguards. As I wrap this up, I'm left with a thought-provoking question. How many more of these accidents will it take before tech companies start prioritizing user consent over their own agendas? This isn't just about a misfired app, it's about the relationship between users and the companies that shape their digital lives. Personally, I think this is a conversation we need to keep having. So, what do you think? Is this just a minor slip-up or a sign of a bigger problem? Let me know in the comments below.